Um, mm, I don't know. Hey guys, it's Michael Todd, and welcome back to the Cult of Vintage. Today we are at Goodwill. Here's the problem. I swear that I was going to a Goodwill that I've been before, and um, guess what? I have no idea where I am. I'm pretty sure I'm in Harrisburg. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. We're at a Goodwill, one way or the other. I guess it's our first time here, guys, so let's get inside and see if we can find anything for resale. Uh, I really don't recognize this one. Y'all, There's yoga. I certainly don't recognize the yoga. I don't know. It looks nice, though, doesn't it? Hopefully it's got some stuff in it. Alrighty, guys, here we are on the inside. I have most certainly never been to this Goodwill before. And in the front display cabinet, I did see this piece here, these two lovers. This wonderful boudoir piece, you know. They are back to back. They are not embracing, but it was $20. It was a hobbyist piece, so I ended up leaving that one behind. And we're going to do a quick little overview, peek up over the shelves there, kind of getting a little layout of the land. The first aisle I came upon was the passion aisle, the red aisle. And in there was this little bird. It was new, you could tell, but it was cute, very Lefton Bluebird-esque, if you will. And I did see this plum pudding candle from Avon, and I had to look inside. Somebody else just found a plum pudding candle. It looks like somebody tried to take a bite out of it. I mean, desperate times, right? Desperate measures, folks. Oh my God. Um, I did see this piece. I could tell that it was new, but it was a really good example. Again, if you are in a mid-century style mood and you are shopping on a budget, you can certainly come into Goodwill. Yeah, I did see the Halloween over there. But you can come into the Goodwill and find some great decor pieces at a very budget-friendly price. Now, I did see this goblet. You can kind of see me tossing a little bit there. I was kind of testing the weight on it, and upon further inspection, it was poorly done. It was made to look antique. It was not antique. And the next thing that caught my eye were these champagne flutes. These are from Pier 1 Imports, and I know that because I used to work there. And when I worked there, we did, in fact, sell these. I thought they were great. They were colorful. They're fun. Great for the holidays with a little splash of color, make it super whimsy. And then I see these people trying to creep on me. I did go ahead and pick up these two. If you didn't know, and it's only $2.99 for this set, a lot of the Pier 1 Imports items are, in fact, hand done, hand painted. So there's a tremendous value, I think, in those. Great for Christmas. Put some mercury glass picks in there. Super fun. Or you could jink your champs out of them. And then we moved on to the holiday. We can't wait. And of course, I saw a fabric cat here that has a candy corn butt. I mean, nothing says Halloween like a black cat with a candy corn butt. You know what I mean? Now, these guys here, these little ceramic figurines, obviously they are votive holders, so you can stick a candle behind them. Look at this, the little Grim Reaper. Ooh, he's creepy. 99 cents. And I'm like, these aren't really vintage to me, though. They're the weight and the feel. And then I see it. I see a made in China sticker. And you know what? Here it is. I decide that I'm going to go ahead and get them anyhow. Little hobbyist pumpkin here. It is a little wood pumpkin. I decide I'm going to get them. Yeah, I did. I got them. They're made in China, and I don't care. And I think people are going to love them. I sure do. Yep. And guess what? I found even more. I found another set of skulls and a creepy witch. Look at that. I am going to go ahead and sell them as a set. I did have to go and get a basket or a cart, pardon me. So we're off to a running start. I mean, I hadn't even been in the store for 5 minutes, and I was like, what? Then I did see a matching little scarecrow. I really wasn't digging it. I did see this candle. I thought he was super cute, but the cellophane was kind of getting in my way here. And I was like, no, I need to see a better view of you. And good thing I did because, ooh, God love him. Again, it looks like somebody was really hungry for the wax candles around here. I don't know what's going on. A little concerned. Um, little mouse peeking through the pumpkin. I did find another little Grim Reaper, so we're definitely going to add him to the cart. So I'm at this point, I'm like super stoked. I'm like, oh my gosh. And another little votive holder. This one, it very much reminds me of the old, like the 1980s, the cardboard die cut that you would hang in your windows. So, and that little tooth, the little tooth there. How could you leave that cutie behind? I couldn't. Now, I did see some wooden puzzles. Obviously, this is a robin, and she is, or he, they, it, that bird there is feeding its babies. And I did see this scarecrow. I was super excited about both of them. I thought they were fantastic. They were weird and unique. And then I did notice that the scarecrow, he is cracking there. I probably should have got that now. I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal. But I did go ahead and pick up the robin and babies. These are puzzles. So they do come apart and you kind of set them together. And you can see there that did have a flat bottom. So it does stand up. And then oh my gosh, it is another one. And this one is Santa, and he's got his feet up in an armchair, and you can see the fireplace. And this one was a little bit more elaborate, so it did call for a wooden base. And I was like, should I risk it? I mean, I don't know if it's complete. Am I going to risk it? It's $3. And I was like, Michael, just take the $3 risk. Live on the edge. And it paid off because guess what, you guys? It is, in fact, complete. It is absolutely adorable. I'm really pleased with those. I love finding more of the unique, the artisan, and that might have been locally made. But you know what? That makes it even more special to me, and in my opinion. Now, I did see these Christmas presents. They were ceramic. They looked very Fitz and Floyd to me. They obviously are not. They are candle holders, 2001 YH. I don't know. Some of you are probably going to be like, you fool! You can run to a Harrisburg Goodwill and try to find them. I really, truly don't even know where I was at this point. I'm not even entirely sure I was in Harrisburg. And then I did find this hand painted. It is a wooden plate. I don't really know a whole lot about these. I think that it was very well done. I mean, at $2, it definitely kind of, I think that it would have paid off so far as profit, but it just wasn't, I, I just didn't have an interest in selling it, you know? And I think that is a lot of reselling is that there has to be some interest in it, especially because I have chosen to do YouTube live sales. So you want to really be able to speak to the piece, and that enthusiasm really does convey. Now these little birds here, I was like, oh, what? Ooh, look at your little eyes. You've seen things, and we're gonna put on a bird. This bird is scolding the other two. And the other one, the one on the left there, is definitely like, oh, I didn't do it. And I peeled off the sticker, and they are signed Isabel Bloom. So I did a quick comp, and yeah, I'm glad I did because these $3 birds, 99 cents each, it does have a little boo boo there. These are going for about $40 to $60. Who knew? I didn't. That's why I looked it up. Thank you, technology. At least for once. Do you ever find that, especially in antique malls, like you get absolutely no cell phone reception? I'm like, are y'all doing this on purpose so I can't look stuff up? Hmm. I'm turning into a paranoid reseller, apparently. And I did see these great hard candy. The tin here, and it was very heavy. And inside was, of course, were these cool golf balls, because isn't that what you expect? It doesn't, it don't, nope, it does. There it is. It does have a barcode, so it is a reproduction. Um, God, this candy will slice your mouth up, your tongue, the roof of your mouth, your gums. Mm-hmm. Yep. Memories, right? We are jumping around here, aren't we? Oh, I am recalling. It's because the that brown aisle that you got a quick flash of is on the opposite side of these this purple and pink aisle. The love aisle, the not as passionate aisle as the red aisle. And then I saw this fantastic 80s piece. Guys, do you remember these? Like it has like the little filament in there, and this one is battery operated, and you would turn it on, and then it like rotates, like the tips of them rotate in those colors. Oh my gosh. That's no, don't even say it. That's not trash tastic. That's just trashy. I'm sorry, but I did see this cute little creamer here. Unfortunately, it is a headless snowman. So we did go ahead and leave the headless snowman behind. And I did see these ceramic polar bears. They are a hobbyist piece. AM did them there. And I believe it is saying 1989. The little felt thing was kind of covering it up. I loved the crazing on it. The painting, it was a bit sophomoric. So I kind of did leave it behind. I don't know. I think that there is resale value on that. You don't really see a whole lot of polar bears, and I thought this one was a little cutie, and I'm like, well, why are you down here? You're a self shelf. Oh my gosh, you're a oh my word, forget it. It sits on the shelf. Oh boy. Okay. Anyhow, and we're now in the green aisle. I'm leaving it in. Hey, you guys get my real true reaction to seeing the video. I quite literally was there, but hey, look, the fact that I never know where I am, wow, I can't talk. It's been a long day. It's no surprise that I forget all of this stuff. So you guys get my real reaction. Sometimes apparently a little too real, you know what I mean? Snow boots. We left them behind. I wonder if Jimmy would have got those. I don't know. Yet I did see this very like country, shall we say, style set here. It again something not speaking to me. The blue aisle was kind of decimated, and there was a lot of blue here. There was a whole bunch of blue at this Goodwill. Yeah, I do see this green glass dinnerware. It is like paper thin. So I'm like, oh yeah, no, not it. Like depression glass is thicker than that stuff. And you all know how thin depression glass can get. So I'm literally halfway through the store at this point, and I'm like, oh, we got all this adventure. And then I did find this hand painted, and I'm looking at it. You would say, oh, it's milk glass, but it's not really. I mean, I guess you could argue that it's milk glass, but it's really reading almost more clam broth to me. I have not been able to locate this exact piece. I am still on the hunt. I think it may very well be a Victorian piece, and I could be completely and utterly wrong, and it could be from the 60s or 70s, and it could be glass bake. It could be. Now, the looks were a little deceiving because a big chunk of this was furniture and shoes. They tricked me. How dare they? And I do see these. Now, look, I'm not really necessarily interested in getting these for resale, but I mean, come on, 80s. It just spoke to me. Sango, quadrille, great little. These are calla lilies, yes, the calla lilies, but with that black on there. Oh my goodness, total 80s wear. And I did see these. I actually, you guys, I was really personally interested in these. It is Domino Gray, so they are modern, but isn't that a great Art Deco design on it? I just absolutely loved those. Like I said, I was like, oh, should I get these for myself? And then I was like, let me hunt for more. And then I did find some dinner plates in that pattern. I think these are fantastic. Look at that. I love it. It's sophisticated, it's elegant. It's really going to go with just about anything that you would want to put with it. But I do have plenty of dishes at home, so I did leave these behind. Up next, we do have like a little teapot here. It's Nippon style, bless it. It is made in Japan. But again, if you are looking for something that's a little bit elegant and you kind of want to wow your guest, stop at Goodwill. $3, boom. You made an impression. And then I see this ceramic hobbyist piece chick. It is a covered dish with another tinier chick on it. And then I was like, what is that on the I thought that was something coming out of the chick's booty. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, it's a flower. I was like, did y'all really paint that? Like, what? And again, we're getting like the 80s were strong today, the yellow and the lavender here. Oh my goodness, it's adorable. I do see this personal teacup and teapot. It is Foltzcraft. I wanted to get this, and then unfortunately, I saw the lid on the teapot, and it was. I'm surprised it was still attached. That the poor thing, you breathe on that too much and it's going to fall apart. That was disappointing. I really, truly would have loved to have picked this piece up, but that damage was just saying, no, no, no. And then I saw a duck picture and I was like, oh, what in the world? And this duck had a look to its face, and it is Inesco. I'm kind of see it peeking out there underneath the price tag. I'm like, oh, this is the 80s. It's a duck. I mean, at least it doesn't have a blue ribbon on it. And I'm like, oh, this duck is kind of like, it's got an attitude about it, doesn't it? Like it's squinting, it's staring you down, it's judging you. Ooh, passing judgment. And then I was like, you know what, duck, you're way too judgy. I don't like you. How about that? Now you're going to stay on the shelf. Yeah. Now what? It really has been a long day. And then I do see these little fish again. 80s, 90s. There's Studio Nova, and it is the Great Barrier Reef line. There is a whole dinnerware set to these. And I was like, oh, but do I want to? I don't really want to. And then I found another set, and it was different fish, but those are the same fish. So it was a set of four with two different patterns. And I was hemming and I was hawing, and I was like, if I got to think about it this hard, is it really worth it? At $1.99 a set, it's a good deal. And I decided to leave them. And then I did see these Yamaka. They are the snack plates with the teacup attached to them. And you can kind of see my finger there was pointing to where the teacup would nest. At $4, I think that if you were going to get these and use these or display these, it's a good value. As a reseller, they retail or would resell for about $6 to $10 per set. So the value just wasn't there for me to kind of pick them up. Now, I did find two movies of VHS because Michael does have a VCR. Yes, I do. And three Roger and Hammerstein musicals. So I did pick them up. And haha, I went back for the mugs, you guys. I knew I did. I was just joking. At $1.99, I thought they were super cute. I know that there are a lot of mug collectors out there, so I snatched them up. I sure did. And guys, here is our basket. Our cart. Geez, I'm so used to having to get a basket and not a cart at a Goodwill. So we've got five of the more modern ceramic votive holders, the little die cut style pumpkin with that little tooth, the little Isabel stone birds. We got the two Pure One import champagne glasses. We got four of the Studio Nova hand painted mugs. Four. We got two of the wooden puzzles. Love these. I think these are super cute. And of course, last but not least, we did get that milk glass painted flower to be determined. Who knows? And just as I was walking out, bam, I did find this sun catcher. Look at this beautiful butterfly. I love it. It is Ava Amia. Great value. All right, guys, look at that. Beautiful. We're going to wrap it up out in the car. Oh, I'm not mad at it at all. That was amazing. I have never gone into a Goodwill and needed a cart so quickly. So that was a really welcome surprise. I will say that is my bag. Oh, yes. This Goodwill is bagless, but of course I could buy a recyclable bag for 80 cents. No. I mean, I could also round up my money too. I mean, Goodwill's struggling out there. They ain't got that $1 billion website happening or anything like that. Anyhow, I was happy. I found a lot of good stuff. Do I think that I found the most profitable of items? No, I don't. But I am happy with the items that we got. You know what? And those, especially the like the pumpkin Halloween votive holders, I think they're absolutely adorable. And it is a great example of just because something's made in China doesn't mean that there is not an aesthetic value to them. I actually plan on keeping two of them, and I'm going to sell the other three as a set. I like them. I think they fit beautifully into a vintage Halloween display. The aesthetics are there. That's all that matters. I'm really glad that I peeked into that cart to find that butterfly at the very last moment. I think that might be one of my most favorite things that we got today. So I'm really excited. It was a great shopping trip. I hope you guys enjoyed. You gotta laugh. And as always, until next time, remember, keep it rusty, crusty, and dusty. Don't forget to bring your own recyclable bags to Goodwill. That way you don't have to spend 80 cents. Bye, guys.